G'day guys, thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard and today I've got an interesting free cycle haul, a mixed haul of things from different friends from Facebook as well as from garage sales here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Now if it's your first time visiting Richard's Corner, the idea of my channel is thrifty collecting. So I try to show you how you can shop and save the thrifty way to get your favorite toys, books, movies, video games, and more. So garage sales and free cycles are one of the many ways that I get my items, and I hope you guys enjoy today's haul. So nothing is more thrifty than free, right? So these are things that I got, random things that I got from people on Facebook, from garage sales that are just like some random things that they were just sort of giving away. And some of these awesome items are pretty cool, and some of them are kind of ordinary, but for me, for some reason, they sort of speak to me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it. So the first items I wanted to show you were some really nice china, and I'm not sure why I'm sort of drawn to this. My common-law recently, or not so recently, we went to a flea market here in Winnipeg to buy my mother-in-law additional items for some of her really old china set. And this really cool vendor at the flea market, one of the flea markets here, he happens to specialize in this, and he goes hunting all over the place for estate sales and garage sales and everything, and he basically resells, you know, buying it cheaply and sort of marking it up a little bit to sort of fund his booth at the flea market. So when I found these in a Freecycle box that was offered to me, I was really kind of pleased, you know, to have our own little bits of china. I mean, this is just a really nice design with the house there, kind of Thomas Kincaid-like, even though it's not actually a Thomas Kincaid piece. So Royal Vale is a bone china made in England. That's what this piece is from. And then I've got another one that's very similar in design here, with the house on the one side and flowers on the other. This one is made by Queen Anne, again bone china. So that's kind of a nice tea platter, right? And then this one is kind of just a nice motivational one made by Heirloom Editions. Wherever your dreams take you, may you find happiness waiting. So just kind of nice. I mean, they're not exactly geeky like I would normally be showing on my channel, but I mean, just a bunch of free stuff that I managed to get from a nice person on Facebook. So thank you. My mother-in-law is very cool into angels. And this is like a carved wall hanging. There's a little hook on there that you would sort of hang it on the wall with. And I was maybe thinking of passing that on to her, maybe for her Christmas or for her year-round decorations. I'm not sure if she'll like it. It was free anyway, so I mean, if she doesn't like it, it's easily donatable. So I thought that was nice. What else did I get for free here? From that same friend on Facebook, I got this really interesting music note wall organizer. Very unique item. It's pretty cheaply made. Here's the staff, right? And then there's wall hangings here. And basically, it's not even used yet. That's amazing. So there's the, you can sort of see the treble clef and then all the notes. You place the notes on the staff, and they have hooks on them so that you can organize stuff that way. Now, being a musical person myself, playing guitar and piano, I thought it's like, oh, that's kind of neat. It kind of speaks to me. I'm not sure if I'll actually use it, but I thought, you know, it'd be kind of neat to sort of get that from the Freecycle pile, just to sort of say, hey, you know, this is actually a pretty unique item. So if I do find a place for it, I'll maybe take a quick picture and put it on my Instagram or something. But yeah, I got that wall organizer from that Freecycle as well. What else did I get for free here? I'm going to get to the geeky items in a second. How can you turn down a Jell-O fish mold? I haven't actually made Jell-O at home here at the apartment since I've moved in here. Now, we've been here for like over 8 years now, so I mean, it's kind of funny that I've never made Jell-O for the kids or anything. But it's kind of neat to make it in a shape, and I thought, you know, it'd be kind of fun to make some Jell-O, like have the boys help mix it up and put it in here, and then make a Jell-O mold with fish. So, and then eat it up later. So a fish mold, I thought it was just fun. Again, if we don't use it, I'm not in it for any money. I could just donate it again. So that was just kind of a cool item to put in there. And then a little bit of Christmas in July, although it's August that I'm sharing this haul. I got these Freecycle items back in July. A really nice angel, Christmas angel there. I love the porcelain look to it. It's really neat. I love the sort of the watercolor-like thing, but look to it, but it's got a really nice glossy sheen to it. So I thought that would make a really nice addition to our tree for this year. So that's nice. It's a really cool item. Now, oh yeah, into the geek stuff. Okay, Some of the geek stuff includes this Red River group. Um, it's a screen cleaner. So if I go like this, I'm cleaning off my camera. So yeah, that was in there. I'm not sure, you know, if I've tried using it on some of the devices. It works okay, but it's a nice dust cleaner. So for a quick dusting of your screen, that's actually a really cool item. And now into the geek. So another friend from Facebook, Dom, he was actually really generous, and we did a trade recently. He actually traded something that he donated to Richard's Corner that I hauled way back when I first started, and he became an instant fan of my channel, and I'm so appreciative of that. Dom, if you are out there listening, thank you so much for this. I'm sorry that I haven't hauled these before now, but and I think he hauled more than this, but this is the stuff that I found in my piles here. This really cool Kato and Bruce Lee dueling figures. Now these guys are from, I'm not sure what series, but they just have an awesome look to them. Very bobblehead style, but without them being bobbleheads. And they do have articulation. So they're articulated, 5-point articulation with the head, the shoulders, and the hips. So I guess no, it's only 4-point articulation. Oh, 3 points. It's only the head and the shoulders. I thought the legs moved, but they're molded. So, okay. But Kato is one of the characters that Bruce Lee played in the Green Hornet, the old Green Hornet series, and then obviously this is Bruce Lee the way we know him. So really awesome figures, very cool bobblehead style, and really generous of Dom to do a trade with me for the item that we traded was a bust that I did that I did a reveal on a long time ago. So maybe I'll link it above if I can find the video. I'm sure it's around, but you're gonna sort of see a big change, because it was like me talking behind the camera versus me being in front of it. So definitely a new style now than it was back then, and I've only been out of this for a year. So really awesome. Thank you again, Dom. These are really cool items. And I think the last ones I have are from garage sale freebie bins, including this Color Your World book. This is has not been used. It is an old agenda though. So this was made for an engagement. This is an engagement calendar for 2017. So it is a little bit dated. However, the coloring pages are still worth I'm trying to angle it so it doesn't get blown up, but you can sort of see the detail in there. So for a coloring book, I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can repurpose the days and just sort of renumber them or something so that it fits 2018-19, but it's, you know, I think it's a usable thing. So Color Your Year item there, that was a Freecycle. This is an awesome little piece of geek here. This Pocahontas. This is in the style of a VHS, an old VHS tape, and this is actually a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. And I've hauled a couple of these before, where it's actually, when you open up the toy, there's actually a plastic figure with doll hair. So it's kind of neat that it's a combination of both plastic and doll fibers to finish the figure. Now I have a Fox and the Hound one, as well as I think it's Merlin from. Oh, I'm not sure which movie he's from, but Merlin's beard has like doll hair for his beard, and it's not, and Robin Hood. Sorry, it's not Fox and the Hound. It's Robin Hood. Robin Hood has it's a molded figure with a fuzzy plush tail. So it's a really neat sort of item, because it's not your typical action figure. It's not your typical display figure, because it has elements of both plastic and you know, fur or hair. So it's really cool, and it's neat that it still had the plastic cover around it, and still the VHS style box around it too. So not an easy item to find anymore. He was going to sell it, but it hadn't moved, and I just happened to see it in the freebie pile, and I was like, oh, can I take this? I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. So it was really awesome. Very unique item. Really happy to add that to my geek collection here, my cute geek collection. Pocahontas in that awesome Happy Meal box there. And then the last items I have are just little tiny minifigures here. I've got a nice little minion. He was clearly on a base. He's a construction minion, or maybe no, he's in prison here. So I think he's got his ball and chain in hand, and he's trying to escape. But he's not on his base anymore, so he doesn't stand. I'll have to do a little bit of modification for me to allow him to be on his feet. Here's a little pencil topper. That's kind of cute. It's a little Stegosaurus. My youngest is into dinosaurs really hardcore, and that just speaks to me, because it speaks to him. And then these are awesome little Toy Story figures here. Here's a nice little Woody. I can't believe this was free. That's really awesome. And then I've got a Rex here. I think this is from a Busy Book. And then I've got two more bigger figures. I don't think these are Busy Book figures. They're really big. But here's Hammy, and there's the horse from Toy Story 2. And yeah, like they're pretty awesome. So they're all retail figures. They're not Happy Meal figures at all. And those are just really nice and heavy and nice meaty figures. So yeah, that ends my Freecycle haul. Leave a comment below. There's a lot to go through there, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, but you know what? I don't turn down free stuff, and if it speaks to me, then I definitely pick it up. So let me know your stories if you've done free cycling, or if you haven't already, you know, sort of check into the Yahoo groups online and see whether or not there are free cycle groups in your city, because you'd be surprised what you find. So it is still garage sale season out there, so maybe you'll find some freebie bins to enjoy, and I hope that you guys will share your stories in the comments below. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you'll stay tuned for more. So it is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. I'm going to wish you happy hunting and happy collecting, and hope that all of your finds in the thrifty wild are equally awesome. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe, and stay in touch with me so you know what is new and happening here on the channel, and also hit that little bell icon so you're instantly notified when something new is uploaded. Again, all of the love and support for Richard's Corner is so appreciated. It helps me drive forward on this little YouTube journey that I get the pleasure of sharing with you guys, my awesome viewers. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, it is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. We'll all see you next time. Thanks again for visiting Richard's Corner, guys.